Ohoshine. Oya Nakare. Oshine se hota. Shena se. I on the way, I on the way, I on the way, I on the way, I on the way. I on the way. Oh, she not got who head. I should say who. I on the way. I on the way. I on the way. I on the way. Aho shinawana honata. Aho shinawana. Hey, thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Mother. Thank you, power and the guidance of the medicine wheel. All my relations. Aho mitakuyasin. Aho shinawana. Hey, good morning, brothers and sisters. Thank you for tuning in. Those of you who are tuning in, those who will tune in later and listen later, aho, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And I have a question for you. Oishino, 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 oishino. Are you ready? 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 And the answer to that is oishino, 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 oishino. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. So are you ready for a new day? Are you ready for Chuesday? Are you ready to choose something different for yourself and the lives of others around you? Have you been waiting for that moment, for that thing to show up magically? For somebody else to give you a raise, for somebody else to give you a better position, a better job, a better car, a better house? Have you been waiting for the world to give you something without doing any footwork at all? Aho shinawana honata, aho shinawana hey. I'm going to tell you that as much as my mouth moves, my feet move more. I am in the being of the doing and the doing of the being. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about things, wondering or wandering in my head and waiting for the magic to happen. I create the magic. I birth the magic. I am the magic. Are you who you say you are, or are you a fraud? I know that's a little uncomfortable, but it's a serious question. Are you who you say you are? Are you who you do you are? Are you who you be you are? Or are you a fraud? Aho. I sat behind a desk for forever. For going from job to job, being laid off and fired and unhappy and making money and making no money and being a slave to the time clock, being a slave to the paycheck, being a slave to the wishes of others, the spoken and unspoken intentions for me from others. The hell with that. The hell with that. And it took me 50 plus years to walk away from their life, not my life, their life, because that's what I was doing for them. That's what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to be bogged down for 40 hours a week. They wanted me to go to university and learn some useless shit. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of smart people in this world, and a lot of people in this world that are way smarter than me, but they don't know how to find wisdom. They don't know how to be wise. They don't know how to be peaceful. They don't know how to be grateful. They don't know how to be thankful. They don't know how to nurture the nature of who and what they really are. I once dated a woman, and one day she said to me, you know, you didn't go to college. No, I said, I didn't go to college. She says, how were you such a critical thinker? You know what? She was a social justice type person, kind of like me, but she was looking down her nose at me. And I am so astute and so wise that I understood what it was she was doing. She was putting me in my place, telling me that I wasn't supposed to. I'm not, just like the colonizer, just like the colonizer. So she was trying to kill my spirit. Now that person, that woman is maybe around someplace, but she's not around in my life, because I don't accept people like that who judge me in that way, who judge me from their status, who judge me from their ego, who judge me from where it is, that high horse they've climbed up on. I have no appreciation for that, and I don't live that way. I say a lot of things on social media. There's a lot of people who hear a lot of things from me. And I'm always very careful on how I come across, because I want to appeal to most people. I want to appeal to the awakening of the soul, not the awakening of the mind. Those of you who live in your mind, who are constantly in your stinking thinking, how far have you really gotten? Really ask yourself that question. Are you a fraud? Are you pretending? What is it that you're really doing? I ask hard questions, and I ask questions that are going to poke you with the stick. I always used to joke that on my posts that, am I bothering you? I would ask, am I bothering you? Poking the bear with a stick. My intention is to poke the bear with the stick and let the bear chase me, to find out what it is that I want, what it is that I'm saying, what it is that I'm doing. And many of you are hearing me, and thank you for listening. Thank you for not listening, but thank you for listening. So if you're stuck in that job, if you're stuck looking down the barrel of a rut, and you just don't know how to get out, just get out. I walked away. I was let go from my last real corporate job, and I had just gotten married, and she was really upset because she's from the corporate world as well, and she was a healer, but a lot of things happened between the time we got married and the time we got divorced. And I wasn't supposed to be there for a long term in that relationship. That relationship was about the learning experience that I was going to have later on. And I'm thankful to that beautiful woman for coming into my life and offering love and then taking it away. It's okay. It's not about me. It was about her. So I moved on with my life, and I left Los Angeles, and I jumped out of the tree, not knowing if I could fly or not. And I tell this story all the time. Master Seal, my friend Master Seal, who is a kahuna, a holy man from the islands, he said to me the last time we spoke in Los Angeles, Anthony, I watch what you do, and I hear what you say, and it makes me want to cry. It makes him want to cry because he understands it. I just said, the heck with it, and I left. I went, and I did. And those of you who follow me and see all the drums that I make and all the rattles that I make, it's not just about the drums and rattles, but it's about creating a peace in my life, which is the peace in me. The peace in me is the peace in me. And the peace in me is the peace in me. So the more I live in a peaceful way, the more I want to be peaceful, the more the peace, the bigger the peace grows in me, the peace of the peace. Aho. So what is it that you're willing to do on Chuesday? What is it that you're willing to choose on Chuesday for yourself? Really, not because somebody else is watching, not because somebody else is judging, not because somebody else has an expectation of you, spoken or unspoken, hanging the dangling carrot in front of you. Our government keeps dangling carrots in front of us for COVID relief and COVID money. Really? So my life is such that I don't rush to do anything. There's a lot of people who do rush. They rush for the keys, the coffee, the computer, the car. They rush for all those things, but they never rush to put their feet on the floor when they first wake up in the morning to say thank you to Mama Gaia, Pachamama, Madre Tierra, Mother Earth, and allow her energies to flow upward into the body, up the superhighway of the spine. And take a breath and breathe her in, and exhale and breathe into your body and connect with your body first. But no, You'll get up and run for the phone and the computer and all those things. Oh. So my life has slowed down a bunch. I don't live in Los Angeles anymore, obviously. I've been in Sedona 2 years this month, full time. And my life is good. My life is special. My life is meaningful. I'm in my bedroom right now, and I often sit in that bed. In fact, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning, and it's now going to be 9 o'clock. And I've been sitting, sipping, having my coffee, listening to the guides, right? Everything that you read on my feed that I post that's quoted by Walking Crow comes from the guides through me, to me, for you. Aho. It's not for me to hold and keep my mouth shut. It's for me to hold in my heart and say yes, yes to it, and offer it to the world. Aho shinwana honata. Aho shinwana hey. I don't have a college degree to show for the things that I say. What I have is a quiet mind. What I have is a peaceful heart. What I have is a gracious heart for the life that I've been given. For the life that I've been given. And I'll give you an example. Yesterday was an interesting day. I just went to go do some errands, and I spent the day with friends at dancing at flamenco and dinner late last night, and sitting and interacting with people around the world from, in my bed when I wake up in the morning. I'm not just always just quiet. I don't meditate. I don't sit with my finger, my middle finger to my thumb and meditate. I don't. I sit I sit and I wait for the silence to come. I don't try to get quiet. I just wait. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for me. I'm waiting for me to show up for myself. I'm waiting for the guides to say X, and I say X. Aho, aho. So what is it you want to birth in your life? What is it you want to rebirth in your life? What is it you want to jumpstart in your heart? What is it you want to jumpstart for humanity? Would you like to jumpstart your humanity? Because there's a lot of government type figures in our life and all kinds of things and TV and all that stuff that's trying to take our humanity away from us. They're trying to make us zombies, and many of us have become zombies. They call them Karen, and they call them Republicans, and they call them Democrats, and they call them all kinds of things. I don't jump into that fray. I like my life. So you are none of my business. They are none of my business. COVID's none of my business. All those things are none of my business. The business that is mine is Walking Crow. What is Walking Crow doing? What is Walking Crow being? What is Walking Crow saying? What is Walking Crow giving? And in return, much is received. And it's not monetary. Sometimes it's the kindness of others and dancing with friends and laughing and joking and living and loving a life that's perfect. My life is perfect. And I'm not going to be one of those people who retires because I don't have retirement. I have Social Security. I don't have retirement, and I don't care. Because when my life ends, it ends. And I won't have any business in the doing it after that, unless I'm in the spirit world. But in this physical world, I don't care. I don't care. I'm being well taken care of. And my life is beautiful. How can you make your life more beautiful and the lives of others around you more beautiful? My name is Walking Crow, and this is a transformational sacred drum medicine. And I am the I am that I say I am. I can, I will, I do, I am. I can, I will, I do, I am. I can, I will, I do, I am. I am the I am that I say I am. You don't have a dog. You don't have a dog in this fight. You don't have a horse in this race. Be the dog in your fight. Be the horse in your race. What is it that you want for you? What will you give you? You are the most important person in your life. I am the most important person in my life. Remember, you can't give away what you haven't got. So you'll have to do something to give yourself and receive within yourself the abundance and the gratitude and the nurturance that is yours and has always been. Aho. Walking Crow for the Transformation Sacred Drum Medicine. asking you to have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And I'm going to just smudge you, with a little sagey poo. Give you a little smudgy poo. And I'm going to ask you to have a great day. And if you would like to get a hold of me and learn how to change your life, call me at area code 818-442-1717. 818-442-1717, or reach out to me at walkingcrow@sacreddrummedicine.com. walkingcrow@sacreddrummedicine.com. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Aho.